It's what I've been saying, man. Elden Beast doesn't have too much HP. Fire Giant doesn't either. Well, Fire Giant does. If you summon two fucking people because you can't figure out that he has weak points. If you're an idiot. Jesus. By the way, I'm not even like level 150 or 125 or 200 or anything. I don't even have any strength or any of that shit. I'm not over leveled. Nor did I put too many buffs on. I had these talismans the entire fight, and that was it. This is all. This is the weapon. This is the physic. Yeah, sure. It's a charge attack build that's centered around poise breaking with a really good strength weapon. But like, you can't tell me it's more busted than some fucking Moonville stuff. Well, you could tell me that, right? Probably. And maybe you could even make a good point, but like, okay, you can't tell me that this build at like level 100, now 112 because it just leveled, but that was after the fight. With this shit, right? With all this, is more powerful than fucking Moonville dude at level 200 with a mimic tier, and fucking you get the gist. You know what I mean. You've seen it before. If you haven't, then you I don't know why you're watching an Elden Ring video. Maybe buy the game. Yeah, I don't know. Sort of funny, isn't it? The Great Mace is probably the best strength weapon in the game, though. I'm gonna be honest. Knight Rider Glaive doesn't fucking hold a candle. This thing can fucking stunlock Malekith. But then again, that's not the Great Mace's fault, is it? I mean, it's a standout example, surely, but like, this game is just tuned around the player being overpowered. It feels like there's no way to not be overpowered by the time you reach Malekith, to be perfectly honest. You either get out Rivers of Blood, Moonville, fucking Mimic Tier, all that shit. It's impossible not to by that point. The game leads you into it. It leads you into it. Cause like, okay, the second you get to Liurnia, boom, okay, by that point you want maps, right? Maps, fair enough, you want maps. Okay, where's the maps? Well, one of them, you get them. Now one's right next to EG, that will lead you to exploring the ruins. You do EG, then you do Caria Manor. Oh, by the way, the Spirit Tuner thing also lets you be acquainted with her earlier, not the Spirit Tuner, but the bell, right? So, okay, now you're at the ruins, now you're at Carrion Manor. Okay, you go to Carrion Manor, right? So Carrion Manor is there. You go up, you talk to her, you do a quest line, because of course you do everyone's quest line until, you do quest lines. That's how you do the video game. It says blah blah blah, go to Rodon. Eventually you go to Rodon because you got to, and it's very handholdy sort of thing. It basically tells you exactly, yeah, go there, and you're like, okay, I'll go there, and then you go there, you do that, right?
Tell a story.
You do that. You do him, you do Radon, and then it literally puts the thing on your map, which is cool. Okay, fine, that's cool. Now then, what happens after that? What happens after you do that? Well, what happens after you do Radon is the hole opens up, you go in the hole, you go into Noxdale, you go to the Finger Player Blade. Oh wait, Mimictyr is right next to Finger Slayer Blade, right? So, basically, the moment you enter Liurnia, the chances of you getting the Mimictyr are stupidly high, right? They're not so. They're so unbelievably high. It's not even funny. But the second you enter Liurnia, you're going to get Mimic. Not to mention another problem with Ranni's quest. After you get the Finger Sliver, you give it to her. She's like, "Well, I'm gonna go on my journey, whatever." By the way, Now there's a random teleport in the other tower. For some reason, it's there that makes you skip a deep route. I don't know why they make you skip deep route. So they just let you completely skip over it for some reason. Teleporter and go past her and go to go past Thea. I mean, is what I mean, right? Go past all her stuff. By the way, stupid fucking players. Fia tells you she's gonna take a bit of your health, but that's the other thing. Anyway, so it lets you skip deep route, which means you're inevitably going to find deep route much later in the game, because people are over leveled for Morgott and Malekith already. Fortisax is the worst offender though by a mile, because most people find him in the mountaintops / Farm Azula. Most people fight him after more people fight him after Placidusax than so yeah, Ranni's quest is not well designed, and Elden Ring has some problems. A lot of there's too many graces as well, right? I guess this is the two big problems I have with Elden Ring, is that there's too many graces in places that doesn't make sense, like Godric's lift chamber. It has right next to that one there, so what's the point of the lift? What's the point of in between? And like Melania up there, there's the elevator right next to the Roots Grace, right? You know the one? Like, what's the point of the elevator right next to it? That's clearly a cutscene. I mean, not a cutscene, a shortcut back to the church, right? So what's the point of that elevator now? They just put the graces after the design things. It wasn't well thought out. And there's the PvP stuff. This game has problems, I guess. This turned into a rant about how this game has problems. Some of those problems are the players, I guess. Some of them are the game. Oh my god. Anyway. I don't know. I'm gonna go kill the Grafted Scion. Probably poise break it, because this is what this build is good at. Let's do it. The DLC is gonna be cool. Okay, fine. No hyper armor. Didn't know you had a heal punish. Why do you have a heal punish, actually? It doesn't make any fucking... Why'd they make you have a heal punish? It's quite an odd thing to give you. Oh, well, that's unique. Normally I just stance break. Sometimes I shield open. You could do that on Crucible Knights too. Anyway, why would they give him a heal punish? You don't even get your flasks until after you die to him. That's fucking funny. Maybe they didn't know what to put here yet. Maybe they were gonna put a fucking Erdtree avatar here or something. I don't know. There's probably beta stuff or whatever.